Hello, everybody, and welcome to Culture of Gaming's Power Up Podcast, Episode 10. Wow, it's been 10 of these already. Anyway, I
10.
am your host, Taylor,
10.
as usual, and we're missing a fourth guy today, but I'm, of course, joined by Anthony.
Hey everyone, nice to be here again. Should be a good podcast, hopefully. And yeah, got lots of news coming up, so enjoy.
And, of course, Andrew.
Hello.
And then
What's I
Mr. Blank Space. I looked on the overlay, and it looks like we got Mr. Game & Watch there, and a Metroid
Oh.
occupying that spot. So, anyway,
Nice.
what have you guys been playing this week, Andrew?
Oddly enough, I've been playing XCOM, but I've been playing XCOM on my Vita for whatever reason. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
There's a Vita version of that game, and it's terrible. It looks bad. It runs poorly, but I just want to sit on my couch and play X.
Okay. You have a Vita?
Nice.
I do have a Vita. Yeah.
Like one
I
of the
dust it
dozen
off.
people. One of the dozen people that has a Vita.
Yeah, I got a launch, I think.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
See, I used to have a PSP. I thought that was
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah, never really went to the PS Vita. Although I do say, from what I have seen of the PS Vita, it seemed like a really cool concept.
Yeah, I mean it's like a Nintendo Switch before the Nintendo Switch, basically.
Oh, so it's hipster switched. I like it.
I mean, it's not as good because there's not as many good games.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
alright.
they gave up on it.
Yeah.
Alright. Anthony?
I've been playing a bit of Final Fantasy X, and also a bit of everything really. Jumped back into Star Wars Jedi Academy, and also some Portal. And yeah, just been kind of jumping around everywhere, catching up on all the juicy PC stuff,
Awesome.
as you do.
Yeah. Let's see. So, with me, I've been on spring break this past week from school, so I've only had to go into work or throughout the days, and so I actually really haven't been playing too much. I haven't really played Eve at all this past week, except I've only hopped on to FC a couple times when some pings for content were going out. But other than that, haven't really played much of Eve. I did try playing Warframe the other night,
Ooh.
and
Yeah?
I feel like I didn't give it a fair shot because I got super tilted at the very beginning of it because I downloaded the PC one, okay? So the PC version of it. It starts up in a 1280 by 720 window on my screen. It defaulted to low settings, and there's no past the launcher login. There's no main menu or anything. So I'm immediately into the tutorial, and I'm told to go kill the 3 guys in front of me or whatever as part of the tutorial. And so I move my mouse slightly, and I do a 180 because the camera is so sensitive. So immediately, I could go into settings. I have to tweak the graphic settings, go into full screen. Stuff like that, and it's oh, game settings won't take effect until you relaunch the game.
Mm-hmm.
So, I look for the normal way to exit the game, the quit game or whatever, an option that you expect to have. Well, you see, there's no option like that. So, and Alt F4 is not working. So, I play through the tutorial of, in a 1280 by 720 window. Tweaking the mouse sensitivity as I go out, and the tutorial was nothing special from what I gathered of it. And this is something I actually really hate in gaming. This is kind of a longer rant, but it's all the enemies in the tutorial were one-shottable.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's so if the rest of the game is like this, then this is kind of boring. It's I do want some challenge for the tutorial, so maybe I'll give it a little bit more of a shot. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'll just try the PS4 version. But then
Yeah, I played that a long time ago.
okay.
I have that issue with Skyrim and a couple of other games I've had. I think it's got something to do with my graphics card, but every time I launch into a game, it puts it on super low settings. I
Okay.
think because my graphics card can't cut it. And it always launches in a window as well. So it's probably got something to do with the card or a Steam setting in there somewhere. And what I do is just control escape to get out of the game and then right click and close it.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can really get around it.
Yeah, but it's I didn't want to even give it that justice of, alt tabbing and closing it because it was okay, this is standard, okay? This is affecting my gameplay experience. I don't care. I'm sorry. You need to give me a logout button before, okay? Yeah. So maybe I'll give it another shot. I don't know. I think
I've
it's
yet to play Warframe. kind of wanted to for a while.
I know they changed a lot, but I have no idea what they changed.
Yeah.
I've just heard it's been like really overhauled a lot.
Yeah, okay. A lot of people play it too, apparently.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah. It's like the biggest MMO you've never heard about.
Mm.
If you even want to call it an MMO. It's an MMO in the same way that Destiny is an MMO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was my experience with Warframe. And then other than that, just been playing Rainbow Six a little bit. Played a few Operation Outbreak stuff.
I've got to get that. I've really got to get that.
What'd you think of the single? Well, not the single player, but like the PvE stuff, right? PvE.
It was pretty fun. Yeah, was a little bit shorter than I liked.
Mm-hmm.
And like my friends and I, when we played it, it was just last night. I don't want to say struggled, but like, okay, the first time around was really, really difficult. Or I don't want to say really difficult, but it was like, okay, we actually failed the mission or whatever, just as, we were getting acquainted with everything. But then past that, it was like when we retried the mission and then went on to the subsequent missions afterward, it was like we didn't fail it, and it was actually on the easier side. That was just on normal difficulty. We might go tackle the pandemic difficulty later. So yeah, other than that, pretty fun. I kind of hope Ubi does a little bit more like that. Or more stuff like that.
I don't know why it's a time thing either. They should just kind of let that thing rock.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But yeah, I played it once. Played like one run in it. We got wiped
Okay.
at the first like defense spot. There's a lot of stuff going on if you don't know what to do exactly.
Yeah, there is. It was kind of a lot to take in and absorb and everything. It brought back a lot of memories of COD World at War Zombies for me. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
Just
a
kind
little
of
bit like Left 4 Dead kind of going on as well.
that too, because there are sections on the map where it's like you close and open to progress the next section. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's a cool little thing. Although, like, you get like I played on PS4 and I didn't really have my mic on or anything, just playing with randoms. People are picking kind of operators that don't necessarily seem like beneficial to everybody, like picking Ash. It's like all offense and just kind of like, well, it's not gonna help. But oh well.
Yeah, I just played Lord Tachanka all the way through.
Yeah,
and
he
it served
seems
me really
good
well.
In that mode, at least.
And then also, on the second map, we all decided to go Recruit Squad, which, by the way, the Recruit has voice lines now in Rainbow Six, and Recruit banter is best banter, from what we determined. And, yeah. So, one of the
I don't really know what you're talking about, but anyway.
Yeah, one of the recruits has a P90, and that was really useful to use, because really high mag count. So. Anyway, so just get into some of the rapid fire news, so to speak, just a little bit of news topics. If there's any discussions that stem from these, that's of course welcome. And of course, chat, feel free to chime in with your thoughts about everything we're talking about here. We will acknowledge that as necessary. So, first thing, the Division 2 leak/announcement. This broke either yesterday or the day before. There was a Division live stream. I think it was one of their State of the Game live streams or whatever. And it seemed like a leak came out for Division 2. And I don't know if this was planned or not, or maybe the leak just happened a couple hours earlier than anticipated. But yeah, eventually a formal announcement titled, or formal announcement came, Division 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what do you guys think? Division 2?
Nah, not my cup of tea. I played the first one for about 3 hours or so. Like I had people to play with and whatnot, but it just wasn't really my kind of game. So I'll probably, unless they change a couple of things, have they announced like where they're thinking the story's going to go, or is it going to stay in New York or any of that? Or
no, we don't know any details at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless they change it, then I probably won't be picking it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to like the Division a lot. Like, I love the concept and like the ideas of everything around it's good. But then actually playing it, I'm like, ugh, shoot this.
It's just repetitive.
Yeah, well, it's like the gunplay is not my favorite. Like, I don't want to shoot a dude in the head like 6 times before he goes down. It just doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
Muy spongy enemies and everything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I liked it quite a bit. I liked things like, atmosphere, the overall concept, story, stuff like that. The gameplay was so-so, whatever, I could kind of deal with it. I spent like 60 hours into it when it released, and then it's like it kind of lost me. I never really got into any of the DLCs that released or anything, stuff like that. So
They seem like they did some cool stuff, like with the Dark Zone, and like there's like a survival thing now where you can kind of like, I don't know, you have to like survive a certain amount of hours or get somewhere. It seems cool.
yeah,
I should, but I just don't feel like installing it again. And everything.
yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah. It's quite
yeah.
large as well, which eats away at your hard drive.
Yeah. Also, my character got wiped, so I have to start over anyway. So yeah.
Cool.
Did they like wipe characters?
No, it was like a character corruption bug or whatever. It was strange.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure if I really wanted to, you could probably like get Ubisoft customer support to restore it, but not worth the effort. Honestly, I'll just screw it, start over.
Yeah, I probably would just start over.
Yeah. All right. So PS4 update 5.50. You know, the eternal beta for that thing is finally over. It was in beta for a while, to be quite honest. Like they had it. It's kind of like how, you know, you can do like Windows Insider program to the latest build of Windows 10.
Yeah, yeah.
Sony kind of does that with PS4, and they had the 5.50 update for their PS4 in beta for a while. Anyway, it brings super sampling. So if you have, for the PS4 Pro, that is. So if you have a 1080p TV, but you're playing a PS4 Pro enabled game on a PS4 Pro, it will do super sampling, which I think is kind of cool, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because, you know, 4K adoption hasn't been as high as I'm sure a lot of manufacturers wished it was, but yeah.
Yep.
I was a pretty early adopter of 4K, so that's kind of useless for me, but anyway. Organizational features. I have not delved into that yet, so I have no idea what they're talking about. And parental controls.
All good.
Did they not have parental controls before?
I think they did. I don't know. I never looked into it because I'm an adult.
But
Yeah, but I'm an
Fair
adult
enough.
with no children. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think if they didn't, they certainly do now. But if they did, I think the big thing was a more of a refinement.
Yeah.
I think they added like you can like cap times and stuff now, so you can only set like, oh, they can play for an hour and then it'll like shut off or lock them.
Okay.
Mm.
I know the Switch
stuff.
recently updated with parental controls.
Yeah, they did too as well.
Mm-hmm.
Nifty stuff if you have kids, but
Yeah.
fortunately none of us do.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, so that's cool. So if you have a PS4 Pro or PS4, I'm sure they updated the regular one too. Go check this stuff out, although the regular one does not have the super sampling feature. So just bear that in mind. Enjoy all the other features added. We talked about this either last week or a couple weeks ago about a possible setting for COD Black Ops 4, and we got a 30-second teaser trailer, which showed us absolutely nothing about the setting for Black Ops 4, as it was more of like a recap of the past 3 Black Ops games. And the biggest news to come out of the teaser is it's no longer releasing in November. It's been pushed back to October 12th.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
yeah. You know, COD always used to release on, I think it was the first or second Tuesday of November.
Okay.
But now,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, it's been being
Now
pushed
October.
back to October. So it's a little bit of speculation time. A little bit of speculation time for this is, what big release do you think COD is scared of in November? Do you think they're kind of scared of Battlefield 5 releasing in November, and they don't want to compete with that as direct?
Maybe they have something else coming out a little later in the year or early in the year, so they're just trying to get ahead of that. I don't know.
Could it be a Destiny DLC because
Titanfall?
Activision?
Titanfall 3, maybe?
I wish. I wish, man.
Yeah. I don't know. I suppose their main rival is Battlefield, but a DLC wouldn't really cut it for them to push it forward. So, yeah. I'm not too sure unless they're bringing out another Rainbow Six game or something like that. They might have just thought that a lot of other stuff. I think Red Dead Redemption's coming out then, isn't it? In November.
Oh, that's right.
October now.
Oh, is it October? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
So they may have just simply pushed it forward to not be competing with all the other stuff because people are going to be going out and buying like Red Dead and all of that. So yeah, they might have pushed it forward to be one of the first games that people pick up for this year.
Fair enough. Maybe Activision decided that, you know, maybe sales are being hurt a little bit just because, you know, we're kind of packed in release window. We definitely saw that with Titanfall 2 back in 2016. It released in the space between Battlefield 1 and Infinite Warfare, and that definitely hurt Titanfall 2 sales. So, Yeah, maybe they're thinking the same logic applied. Maybe, no, maybe they're so far removed that they just can't accept that COD doesn't really sell incredibly well anymore, and so they're
Yeah.
trying to figure out solutions as to why it doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if the release dates, like the big release dates, don't matter anymore. Like November is not this end all be all. It used to be where every game comes out now. So now you can actually release a game, pretty much whenever you want and still sell. So
Yeah.
maybe they're just figuring out, hey, we can ship it early. Let's just do it.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
I'm interested to see where they go with it as far as Cold War or something like that. If they went Cold War, then that would be interesting to see, because I haven't really done Cold War since Black Ops 2.
Yeah. Depending on the
So-
setting, this might actually be the first COD game I buy in years.
Ooh.
Like, really depending
Yeah.
on the setting.
Infinite Warfare. Come on, Infinite Warfare was the best.
Oh.
I didn't play it, so I don't know.
Okay. Neither did
Yeah, the
I.
single player was good.
Yeah?
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think the last COD I bought was Ghosts.
Ooh.
I got really tempted.
Same.
Yeah, I got really
Same.
tempted to buy Infinite Warfare. Or
Yeah.
not Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare, sorry. Naming Steam, Plez. But then, I played Titanfall instead, and Titanfall is a much better game than Advanced Warfare, so.
I think the last one I bought was Black Ops 3.
Okay.
That's good. I like it enough, but
Hmm.
it only holds my attention for about, I don't know, a month, and then I'm done.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
I get it all out. I get all my first-person shooter stuff out of me, and then okay.
Okay.
I haven't really played a first-person shooter on the PC yet, so might have to pick that up.
Use mouse and keyboard, and you can't go wrong. I legit,
no.
I hate aiming to any degree with a controller now. I can't
I,
stand it.
I
I'm
struggle
so
with
bad.
mouse and keyboard.
Okay. You struggled for
Yeah.
like the first year or so.
Oh, great. That's
Yeah.
helpful.
Yeah, sorry.
I just got all my pieces for my PC. Like I have my monitor, I have my mouse, my keyboard, but not the actual PC yet. So I'm just sitting there playing with everything. I'm like, how could I move my mouse?
Yeah.
Because I don't use I use a trackpad on my little laptop, so I don't even use a mouse anymore.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun learning how to do that all over again.
It's worth it.
Mm.
It's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
and my
the level of
glows
precision you
colors,
achieve.
too. It's really fun.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, mine does
Oh,
that.
it's always
Mine
changing colors.
glows a bit.
Yeah, cool, man. Why are PC people so into like color changing stuff?
Well, it's
Because
distracting.
the
It's-
dirty console peasants don't have it, Andrew.
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we just want to
I was-
flaunt it. We just want to flaunt it. Yeah.
Like I get some of like the backlighting stuff. Like if you're like into playing in the dark, you can like if you need to look down your keyboard real quick. But like my keyboard is bright red.
Nice.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know. RGB really took the PC world by storm all of a sudden. It used to be that so it's like referring back to 2012, which 5 years ago. I don't want to say 5 years ago was a while, or no, it's 6 years ago now.
6 years.
That's a while ago.
It's current year. Yeah, anyway, it's current year, guys. So yeah, going back to 2012, when I first got interested in, the PC gaming community and everything, the most common way that you lit your PC was with these little like cold cathode ray tubes that you would have to like apply adhesive to and stick on top, and it was just a static color.
yeah.
Okay, it was just static color, and that's the only way you could light your PC case.
Okay.
You could, there were some
Like-
I think they call it like spectrum cycling back then, keyboards that you could have full control of changing the colors over. Same with mice and whatnot, but it wasn't super. And then within like the next year, the company NZXT released their Hue system, which had a little module that connected to a USB plug-in on the motherboard. And I forget the exact term for it, but it's a USB-enabled thing on the motherboard so that you can access a motherboard hardware thing from the OS itself. And yeah, basically it was little LED light strips that were magnetic, and you just line around one edge of the PC case, and it provided really cool lighting. I actually use a Hue for my PC right now, and it works pretty well. But yeah, and then eventually, lights, all sorts of lights, customizability on lights. Corsair decided to go ham for a couple of years with their big. They had the Corsair Utility Engine software where you can do all sorts of crazy, funky things with their lighting on their keyboards and everything. But I mean, if you're buying a Corsair keyboard, you've already went wrong, quite frankly. And so,
I almost bought one.
okay,
I got really close to buying one, but I did not.
okay.
but-
Okay, I say this as someone who used to be sponsored by Corsair to some degree,
Oh,
and it's
look
like
out, guys.
I know I do really have to say that I don't like their products at all.
Okay.
Honestly,
Fair enough.
all of their mice are garbage. All their mice are garbage. Okay, their mouse pads are semi decent. Their keyboards are good. They're just overpriced for what you get.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You
Fair
could
enough.
you could have just gone to like a car shop and bought the neon, the neons that go under cars, like the
Yeah.
neon strips, the
Yeah.
pulse. Stick them in the inside of your case and you're set. Come on.
Yeah.
There's no decent way to power that, though. That's the issue.
Oh, I'll
It's,
convert it to USB and you're set.
All right. Yeah. Just
I
everybody
just take glow sticks and I just crack a bunch of them and just throw them in there.
just constantly. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway.
Oh,
So yeah, and then RGB has only progressed from there. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
And then like every brand now has their own version of RGB. Like Corsair has the official RGB branding or whatever. Razer has Chroma, which is their stuff. Logitech has Spectrum. And I mean, those are the only 3 brands that anyone really gives a crap about. So no, I'm joking.
I didn't buy. My keyboard is not one of those brands.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
What brand's your keyboard?
Red Dragon. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
a
Red Dragon. Wow.
yeah, like a kind of mechanical style keyboard.
Yeah.
It feels real nice. I haven't really typed on one of these before.
Okay.
So I don't know what they normally feel like. This one's nice and clicky.
Yeah.
And it's got no number pad on it, so it's like kind of small and use desk space. So I'm into it so far.
Yeah.
See how it works out.
All right, Anthony, what's yours?
Mine's a Rapoo actually.
Okay.
Whatever that is. It's a
Yeah.
I don't really know about this stuff. It's a mechanical keyboard, and I haven't really gotten used to typing with it yet, which is strange. Seeing as I've had it for nearly 3 months ish. So, but it's mechanical. It makes a nice sound and whatever, and it's nice and clicky, and it's very good quality, and it does the job for gaming and whatnot.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, and I've got a Logitech mouse. So,
Okay. Yeah.
unset.
Good. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for. I can actually use them soon.
Right. Excitement.
Yeah, I know.
Hook them up to your your laptop.
I did. That's why I was kind of messing with it, but weird. I'm like trying to connect my my MacBook to my monitor through like a lightning cable port, and it's like terrible. There's like it looks bad. But I did hook up my Super Nintendo Mini to it, and it looks real good. So
Okay.
yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. So now
Well,
now I can beat Contra because I don't got to worry about lag on my TV. So that's why I was losing a bunch.
Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
got
So
this like 4 millisecond
Excuses.
response time. I'm ready to go, man.
Excuses.
yeah.
Look, all you need to do is go onto eBay and buy a $4 light-up controller, and you're set.
Mhm.
You know the really cheap Chinese ones that you can get.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Those weren't the best. Those weren't the best,
Yeah,
honestly. Are
they-
you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
yeah,
found
but-
that they do not break within 2 uses.
hmm
They break.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. So my keyboard is a Poker 3.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, people have probably never heard of it, and it's known as the 60% keyboard, or it's like, have you ever seen a 60%
pretty
keyboard
cat.
on the? Oh, that's adorable.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah, it is. And so, yeah,
Distractions.
I know.
distractions. Oh man, we're
Yeah,
we're so far off track right now. Anyway, all right, let's get it back. Let's get back to it. Although that cat is in fact adorable. So Fortnite, the superior battle royale game, is not only is battle royale killing, Fortnite's single player experience, because guys, apparently Fortnite has a single player experience, or a co-op experience rather. So
Right, it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
no, I'm not kidding, seriously. And this one costs money too.
No.
Yeah, this one.
Save the World, is it called?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Andrew's got it. Andrew's got
Yeah, I
it.
see it. I look at it every time. Like, what is this mode? I don't want to buy it.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, the topic is Fortnite is getting a mobile port and is to be cross-platform enabled with PC. 1 or 2 weeks ago, we covered the PUBG mobile port, and now we have the Fortnite mobile port. Wow.
Okay, is it going to be like what Destiny did with their app or whatever, or is it going to be an actual proper
It's
mobile game?
legit the game.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
It's legit
supposed
the
to be the
game.
full thing.
Yeah.
Although I don't know how that's gonna work,
Interesting.
but
Neither do I.
You're doing just
That'll be
like
weird.
it'll be easy, just like when you're playing Fortnite on your PC, you're gonna find someone that has like potato aim because they're on mobile, and you're just gonna destroy them. You know?
I was watching a popular streamer
Right.
the other day, and he was like just walking behind this person, and the person was like moving very poorly and like shooting way late, and I was like, this person is the second person alive. Like there's him and this person who is just, I don't know. I was like, how do I not place second if this guy is?
Right? Like.
But yeah, that could be like a thing of him playing on PC and just wrecking people, and then
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
like on your phone or on your even on your controller. That
Mhm.
game seems
Yeah.
to put you at a big disadvantage because all the hotkeys and stuff for building are probably
Yeah.
super like advantageous.
Yeah. I can't imagine. Like, I just can't imagine playing that on a phone. You know? And it's
Oh,
like
right.
I've never really. I just wow.
Your phone's gonna get real hot too, real quick.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Unless you got the like a Razer phone or something, but yeah, I don't get
Yeah.
it.
Maybe.
A Razer phone, like the old flip phones.
No, like Razer, you know,
They
the
just bought one out.
gaming peripheral company.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
made
They have a
their own
phone?
like Android phone. Yeah,
Oh, weird.
it's actually
Mm.
if you're really into like mobile gaming, it's actually really decent, or it's actually really good rather. But
Mm.
yeah, um, I could see this, maybe making an iPad version of Fortnite or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
that'll
And
work.
maybe doing it, it's just I struggle with the phone, to see it on a phone. I really do.
Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe their thought is people will, like plug a controller in or whatever and try to do it
Okay.
that way. But,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Although I guess it's going to be massive in China. You see, I didn't even know Fortnite really had a super duper presence in China, but apparently they do, and apparently that's one of the primary driving factors of,
Oh, okay.
yeah. China is
Interesting.
super duper profitable if you have a decent mobile game in that market. CCP, the developers of Eve, actually restructured a lot of the financials of their company last year and going into this year to try and focus on mobile game development to cater to the Chinese market.
Hmm.
So, yeah, that's my 2 cents for that.
That's a big market.
No, I'm not kidding. I am not.
No,
I
it's just
think-
it's a big market and it makes sense.
Oh, okay.
And it probably could just. I mean, I don't know how easy it is to port like that Unreal Engine. It might be pretty easy. I don't know, but
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one actually.
yeah.
Huh.
So, I mean, it's a pretty new engine, or not too many people use it, so
Mm-hmm.
it'd be interesting to see how that works.
It'll be interesting how it works on like a Chinese phone because I just got a Xiaomi, some Chinese phone for
Awesome.
$300, and it's yeah, I know, right? It's a rip-off of a Samsung,
Okay.
basically, and an Apple, and it's really good. But I haven't tried it for gaming or whatever.
All right.
So it'd be interesting to see how much strain a game like that put on it, and how long the battery lasts and whatnot.
No, you know what?
Yeah.
That's actually a really good point because
Well, yeah, if it's
Well,
coming out in China,
yeah,
that's-
because okay, so Apple, at least in all like I don't want to say developed countries, but in capitalist countries, let's call it, we have their standard models that we're all familiar with. The current ones are the X and the 8 or whatever, right? Well,
Yeah.
Apple actually has like a Chinese iPhone, which is of course like scaled spec back and everything. So it's not as good hardware wise as ours and everything, but it's a lot
Yeah.
cheaper, and they get the iOS experience or whatever
Yeah.
on it. So.
Okay.
Although that is still considered like a really nice phone over there or whatever, and that's kind of if you want to use phone as like a social status marker or whatever, as some people do, not judging here, whatever. Then yeah, that's like means you're pretty good off in China or whatever, and then you have like other brands like Xiaomi or Huawei, all
Yep.
throughout.
Yeah, well, Xiaomi's actually developed by Google. So they basically developed the phone that doesn't, like, I bought mine and got it and unpacked it and turned it on, and it had absolutely nothing on it. Didn't have
That's
like
right.
call or any apps at all. So I'd have to do 3 updates through Google, like downloading everything off the Google
Yeah.
like panel and whatnot portal, and yeah, and then it it works really well, and the battery lasts like a day and a half
Okay.
on one charge. And yeah, it does the job and it's good. So it's good that it's developed by Google because you get the Oreo instead of 7 point whatever it is Android experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. And then I remember when I was at CES or whatever, I went by the Huawei booth because they have a ton of cool stuff there. This year they were going with their Mate 10 and Mate 10 Pro, which was going to be the phone that they were launching in February. They had them on demo and display. I used it for like 10 or 15 minutes, wanted one pretty much immediately. I was like, oh man, I still want this get picked up or whatever. It was awesome. It was probably the lightest phone I ever had. The camera was rivaling my Samsung. It was super duper quick and snappy, and there wasn't a lot of like crap installed on it. So yeah, so it was like I was really enthusiastic about the phone actually, which I haven't been about a phone in years to be quite honest. But yeah, and well, then the U.S. like Department of Defense rose a stink about the Mate 10, saying Chinese companies spying on users. There's documented evidence of this. Please don't use this. But if you really have to, whatever. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't necessarily want to discuss the economic politics of China, but John Left Stick in the chat does bring up a really good point. For being a communist country, there are some really rich people in China, but that's a little bit besides the point. Yeah, that's a little bit besides the point. Yeah. So moving on. Happy Mario Day, guys. It is March 10th, at least here in the States.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep.
At least it is.
Oh, for you, yeah.
Yeah, it is March 10th, so if you have MAR and then 10, kind of looks like Mario. So it is Mario Day, and so we are celebrating the Switch's first year. Had a great first year so far.
Cool.
Anyway, yesterday, or 2 days ago for Anthony, because he's in Australia, yesterday we got E3 early. We got E3 in March. At least the Nintendo part of E3, we got an absolutely insane Nintendo Direct, and that is the bulk of the show today, guys. This is, the primary content that we had lined up for today. So we're going to go through some of the bigger announcements and kind of see what we got. The first thing to come out of the Direct is WarioWare lives on the 3DS. Guys.
Interesting.
Man, WarioWare's so good. Why is it on the 3DS?
They still want to keep the platform relevant. They're not ready to kill it just yet. Seriously. They're not ready to kill it just yet.
But I want to play WarioWare.
Okay.
Get it on the GameCube.
Put it on the Switch, man.
Well, you gotta do some retroing. Come on.
I don't even have a 3DS, man, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Investing in it just for WarioWare.
Or, you can do a 2DS. It's like...
Yeah, it's true. It's like $100, $80 or something like that.
You can get it used even cheaper. Yeah.
And I used to play it on my Game Boy Advance. That was such a good game.
I think the last WarioWare game I played was on the Wii. Maybe the GameCube, I forget. But yeah.
Shake It or something
Yeah,
like that.
it was WarioWare Shake It. Yeah, so it would have been the Wii. It would be awkward to shake a GameCube controller and nothing happen, even though, it's telling you something
they
should
have
be.
to be making one for Switch, right? With all the stuff the Joy-Cons can do.
Oh, yeah.
Should at least,
It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Well, yeah.
And so, yeah, maybe I'll see how the game launches and everything. If a lot of people like it, I might undust my 3DS. I undust my 3DS like once a year the past couple of years. In 2016, I undusted it for what was it? Federation Force Metroid. 2017, I undusted it for Samus Returns. So maybe this year I'll undust it for WarioWare.
It's just like a collection, I think, right? Of like 100 mini games. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it is.
Like previous ones. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's not. Maybe there's some new games in there. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, and then
Because the one for GameCube was like a story-focused kind of experience. I think it was. But yeah, I played like a bit of that, and yeah, it is story-focused. I'm thinking of the Wii one. And you've got to like go through worlds and all of that. So have they gotten rid of that, or are they?
Not sure.
Like, are they? Yeah. Okay.
Not sure. I watched the whole Direct segment earlier this morning before going on the show here, and from what we could see from the footage and everything, it was just it just looked like a slew trailer for mini games.
Okay.
Yeah. So if there are story elements, we don't know yet.
Yep.
There probably won't be. It just looks like, as Andrew said, a collection of stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. So, all right, next one, Detective Pikachu. Oh man. Oh man. I don't
Pikachu
know.
smokes 10 packs of cigarettes a day for that voice, man.
No, I don't know how I feel about this one, guys. Like, I would take Pikachu talking in the 20th Pokemon movie all day over what I saw of Detective Pikachu. It was the really, like, lazy slob humor or whatever that, like, come out of, like, a 50-year-old man from a sitcom or whatever. That's the vibe I got off of it. Yeah.
Great. Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually didn't even see that stuff, but
That's for 3DS, isn't it? Not
Yeah,
for Switch.
it is. It is.
yeah, I think so.
Oh, well, there goes my 3DS.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff for 3DS.
Yeah, maybe I'll indust it twice this year.
Just for the voice.
Yeah, to be fair, it looks like a mix of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon combined with Professor Layton. Did you guys ever play Professor
Okay.
Layton? That was pretty cool. I
Yeah.
liked it. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, anyway, are we okay with Pokemon talking? Because I'm really not. I'm really not.
Meowth? Meowth? Is that his name? He talks.
Well, yeah, but like there was such a precedent for it. They established that from like day one, pretty
Oh,
much.
yeah.
Okay, and you know the whole lore behind him was like Team Rocket was doing some weird stuff with him to make him talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, it was like genetic experiments or something, I believe.
yeah.
Something like that.
Ah.
Like I think
Why'd they
Some
pick up Meowth? That's a bad Pokemon.
I don't know.
Detective Meow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sure,
no,
why
Jump
not?
right up.
That probably would have been more fun.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, they add like a little like greedy, like bribey element into it too, to
Yeah.
for the Meowth persona.
Corruption all
Yeah.
over the place.
Make it MA15 plus and you're set.
Right, exactly. You know. Wow. Hey, Nintendo. Are you guys hiring? Yeah, so yeah, outside Meowth, it's like I'm really not okay with Pokemon forming coherent sentences.
Yeah.
Like,
Particularly Pikachu, like he's got. I don't know. That's just weird. It's like I suppose it's like Mario talking, I guess. But at least Mario's a human being, I
He has a
think.
voice, yeah.
yeah. And you see,
Yeah.
I really hope, please don't do this. If Link talks in the next Zelda game,
Oh dear.
oh no.
Actually, I want that to happen.
Do you?
Yeah, just piss everyone off, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair
Aw.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Link talks with like Master Chief's voice.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
okay, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
really cool, actually.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That'd be
I
funny.
want that now. See, and the best part about that is like he doesn't talk often enough, or it's like he won't be talking often enough, so it'd be like he's pretty much silent anyway. Talks when he needs to.
Yeah.
Drops the occasional like cool, awesome one-liner here or there. Yeah, gets his point across.
Yep.
Yeah.
Strong silence art right there.
Yeah. It's awesome. I love it. All right. Luigi's Mansion 3DS. A third reason to indust it, actually. I love Luigi's
Isn't
Mansion on
that
the GameCube.
already out?
I think that was a sequel.
Yeah, that was a sequel.
Dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion 2. Okay.
Yeah. They did.
Dark Moon, and then
And now it looks like they just remastered the first one for this one.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
good game.
All right. Good game. No, that's all you got to say about it. All right.
It's old, man.
Yeah.
Good. Play it.
I wasn't actually a fan of it.
Really? Okay. What didn't you like about it?
Well, as Left Sticks in the chat, I don't like any game apparently.
I mean, he has a point.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, you know,
Anyway,
there might be
anyway.
something there. I found it repetitive,
fair enough.
actually, quite repetitive. Like it was pretty shallow. I found it anyway. I'm probably completely wrong, as usual, but yeah.
There's like isn't there a dedicated button just to say Mario?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I
I
remember
hope
that.
that every button is that button on the port, and then I'll be happy.
Yep.
So just Luigi constantly begging for Mario's help the entire time. Mario!
Mario.
Incredible. Yeah, I was too young when I played Luigi's Mansion on GameCube to really like recognize what qualified as like shallow gameplay. So it could have been shallow. It could have been boring for all I know, but I don't know. Younger me remembers that he likes it.
Mm.
So
As long
I
as
mean,
it
it had
posts puns.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it had some interesting puzzle elements, but I
Okay.
found it to have quite a bit of backtracking involved as well.
You probably shouldn't play Metroid.
Well, I like Metroid, but yeah,
That's literally
I don't know.
backtracking the
I'm
game.
weird.
Come on, man. All right. Anyway, Okami HD for the Switch.
Yeah, bring
I'm,
it on.
I'm probably
Yep.
gonna buy Okami HD for a third time, actually. Yeah. I originally bought it for PS4. Okay. Because that's when it first released. But then Anthony, a couple weeks ago, you're like, it's only $13 on Steam. It's like, oh, I'm gonna pick it up on PC. Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up on PC. And now it's on the Switch. Well, I'm always looking for cool new Switch games. So,
Yeah.
yep, that's probably being added.
What about the Akami 2 that they did for what was it? Akami it was Akami something, but it was for the 3DS, I believe. They did one for the 3DS.
Did they?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't
It was either
recall.
the 3DS or the DS, and I nearly bought it, but then I got the Wii version.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, I did
So-
not hear about Okami being a sequel, so I cannot tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so have you guys picked up Okami HD yet on any platform and played it at all? Or okay.
I haven't played it ever.
I have.
Okay.
I got it on PC.
All right.
No.
Have you sunk any hours into it? Because I haven't sunk any hours into the PC version yet.
I've sunk around for 6 or so, I
Okay.
believe. So it's
Okay.
it's good. Like it's quite nice looking. It's pretty. It's got good gameplay, and yeah, I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I was
All right.
playing it, I think, a couple of weeks ago, but I haven't turned it on for a week or so. So
Okay. Left stick in the chat. No, I did not ever end up with Bayonetta on the Switch. I've been checking stock in places, and they've all been out of stock. So, yeah, not quite yet, but it is on the list. You know, I really plan to use like my spring break to catch up on backlog of some of the games I knew I could probably finish within 1 or 2 days. And so it's like I wanted to probably finish Okami HD over the course of it, but I haven't actually touched it over break at all. And I wanted to play a little bit more into Monster Hunter World because I only sunk like an hour or two into it, and I wanted to maybe finish Bloodborne. And
Yep.
yeah, but I've honestly, it's like as said earlier in the introduction, haven't really played a whole lot in the over break. I've honestly just been watching anime. So
Nice.
yeah.
Akami Den was the one for DS.
Oh, okay. Is it a sequel or is it?
I'm not too sure. I haven't looked at it.
Okay.
Let me have a look.
All right. Yeah, left stick. I know. I am missing out. I am really excited to play Bayonetta. I know I could probably I could have ordered it off Amazon and had it here within like a day or two of release, but for whatever reason, ordering actually haven't had a decent experience. Actually haven't had a decent experience ordering like physical games from Amazon. So, yeah, like I remember, I ordered. I was basically getting a little retro. I don't want to say retro setup, where I might offend David White if he's listening to this. But I was basically getting an older setup, and so I had ordered a old PS2 Slim with a really cheap monitor and an upscaler because I wanted to play Ace Combat 5. Okay, and I couldn't find my copy of Ace Combat 5, so I with the Amazon order.
Ooh.
Yeah, so with the Amazon order, I ordered Ace Combat 5. They still had a new one in stock, so I was like, oh, okay. It arrived and the disc was broken.
Oh.
Yeah,
Just what you want.
I know. And Sai, the Super Saiyan in chat, says, yes, Anthony, it is in fact a direct sequel.
Oh.
It is a direct sequel. Interesting.
All right. So, yeah, thanks for that
Weird.
information.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. Octopath Traveler, game developed by Square Enix. It's like 8-path RPG, or it's like 8 ways to play RPG. We got 2 new travelers, I guess as they're called, detailed. A merchant and apothecary. The merchant's whole shtick is that I believe it's a he, it's maybe a he or she, I forget. Can like buy information or buy items. Or no, it's rather the merchant can like buy items from townsfolk, which is cool. Okay, help them
Yep.
on the journey. And then the apothecary can kind of, I don't want to say caress information, but can kind of acquire information just by being like a good person and helping people that the other travelers can't. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm actually really excited for this game. They first announced it a couple of Nintendo Directs ago, and it looked really interesting. Like the art style is super cool. I liked it a lot. It's kind of like, I guess you would call them like pixel sprites overlaid onto. I don't even know how to describe the background, honestly. Yeah. So, anyway, have you guys?
When I think of that, I keep thinking of the kids' TV show Octonauts. For some reason, I don't know why.
Oh man, my little like toddler nephews watch that show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so are you guys excited for this game at all? Because I actually am.
I haven't even really seen much of it.
Okay.
Neither have I.
Yeah, so I know it's got a demo that was pretty popular.
Mm-hmm.
And then it blew up that way. So people seem excited for it. So
Yeah.
I think I may have heard of it, but I haven't. I don't really know what it's about.
Okay. So, all right. Let's think back to the Wii days, guys. Back when the Wii was cool in like 2006. No, realistically, the Wii's always been cool. Are you kidding me? Fun little game that came out on it was No More Heroes. Okay. Did you guys ever play that?
I was too young.
Okay.
My parents wouldn't let me.
Andrew?
I did not.
Okay.
But that's the game where you're like beating people with like a laser sword and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Travis
pretty much.
Touchdown and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Honestly, same reason as Anthony. Never played it. Although I did play it a number of years later. I picked it up. It was
They
like,
brought out a second one as well, I believe. No More Heroes 2.
Yes.
yes.
That's more recent.
Yeah.
I think it was on the Wii U.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so we got the No More Hero spinoff. It's basically Travis is in these. I think there's like 19 different games or whatever. He's sucked into the games, and he basically just goes killing everything in the game, and fights his way through a game. Okay. So yeah, fans of, I guess you can call it a franchise now, or the universe of No More Heroes, rejoice because hey, that's pretty cool. I might. This seems pretty fun to play, honestly. So.
Yeah, it seems silly and fun.
Yeah.
That's for Switch, correct?
Yes, it is for Switch. All right. Maybe the first big news to come out of the Direct is we got a little bit more of a look at Dark Souls Remastered. Well, it's cool. But my favorite part about this whole thing, we got a Solaire amiibo. If you guys don't know who Solaire is, he is the primary Sun Bro. He's infamous for the praise the sun gesture and, of course, jolly cooperation. So.
Okay.
Yeah. All the Dark Souls fans know what I'm talking about. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, anyway. So.
Yeah. It's crazy that they're getting a Dark Souls amiibo. Like, I don't even like amiibo, but man, I'm like, that's kind of a fun little thing that I might get.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Gotta get a Switch first.
I have one. I'm good.
Doesn't amiibo work on the 3DS?
I don't have a 3DS either. So.
Okay. I don't know, man. Amiibo works on the Wii U?
I don't have one of them either.
All right, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Remember Smash 4 with the amiibos? Yeah. All right. So I want to talk about Dark Souls Remastered a little bit more than this, but no one knows what I'm talking about, so we're just moving on. Mario Tennis Aces.
Yay!
Yeah.
Very
I'm
exciting.
excited for that.
Honestly, yay, because I like it because it's going to be another competitive game to add to the Switch. Okay, I say competitive, not like, it's not like StarCraft level competitive, but, it's something you can beat your friends with or whatever. That's not Mario Kart. So.
MMORPG tennis.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, right?
Why not? Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I really like tennis games. I don't know what it is. Maybe because it's like a Pong style, but I really like tennis games. I've played a lot of virtual tennis.
Yeah, I played a lot of Wii Sports Tennis. That was my jam.
Even
that
is a good. Like
yeah.
So
yeah, that was good.
This one looks good though. Did you see the chain chomp with
I did,
the racket in his mouth?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Ridiculous.
Awesome. And Anthony, Left Stick brings up a really good suggestion. You should find yourself a shifty Nintendo dealer. Get yourself a $200 Switch.
Yeah, from China, here we come.
Hey, don't knock it till you try
Or
it.
just emulator, if I can find one that works on Switch. I don't think they've got one yet.
No, we have Dolphin, which is Wii and Wii U emulator, which is actually really, really cool. I will be
I think
honest.
they do GameCube as well. Dolphin.
Yeah.
Dolphin.
There's also a really good DS emulator, which actually works really well because the way that I have the DS emulator set up is that the stylus is set to the mouse, and like touching
yeah.
with the stylus is like a click. So it's
Yep.
like when you drag, just like click, unclick. Yeah. So
Nice.
yeah.
I mean, that's how you would set it up if you were emulating things. I mean,
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Well, yes. If I chose to emulate the DS, that would be the best way to emulate it. Yeah. Of course. Of course.
Well, hey, I'm had it. I've got like a hacked Wii that's got all GameCube stuff on it, so I don't know.
You've
I'm
of course,
not very-
all the GameCube games you've acquired on that Wii. You've of course purchased them at some point in your life before, right, Anthony?
Yeah, 100%.
All right.
I
all
think I hear Nintendo knocking on Anthony's door right now.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
We're getting copyright striked, boys. Anyway, so we got Mario Tennis Aces, which is cool. I do. You guys ever play Strikers on the Wii or
That
GameCube?
Is that
The soccer?
Football.
soccer one? I did
Soccer,
play a
rugby?
little bit of it.
Okay.
Yeah, we turned it into a weird game.
Isn't it
involving lots
football?
of drinking. Yes.
Okay. Is it like with a white and black ball, or like a?
Yeah, yeah. Soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was like football, gridiron kind of thing.
No, it's rest of the world's football. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a weird little game.
Yeah.
We call it soccer here as well.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
All right, Australia. You do you.
We've got Australian football if you want hardcore stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that stuff.
What is it called? Rugby?
Yeah.
What is it? Rugby?
No,
it's,
no,
Or-
not,
rugby.
it's different than
Okay.
rugby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Andrew's kind of like my translator right now. It's like, translate the Australian, please.
I play a little bit of rugby stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, rugby's pretty interesting.
I love it, man. It's great.
Yeah. Anyway, so what I was getting to was I want to see Mario Strikers on the Switch now. We got tennis. I want to see Strikers. I think that'd be fun. Also,
Yeah.
I can't wait for the inevitable Mario Party on the Switch too. That'll be
Yeah. 100%.
no. Andrew,
Yeah,
no.
100%.
Get that
Cancer.
out of here. No one wants
Cancel.
that.
Okay. Okay.
Ugh. You could, I mean, if Mario
being
Party was
sarcastic,
ever
by the way.
good, it's just been going downhill, if that's possible. So,
All right.
if
So
they can
like,
somehow make it like
The Nintendo 64 one was good. The rest were not good.
wow, guys, I really want to
I
know like who kept
kind
beating
of
you at it.
kind of
Kind of
agree.
agree.
Well, because
Yeah.
they're all trash, but like the first one is bad.
Mhm.
Second one is maybe good, maybe, and the third
Shame.
one is maybe also. You're right. The 64 ones are the best.
Better ones, yeah.
Yeah, better maybe. Passable,
Yeah.
passable ones.
Possible.
Like yeah, but if there is one on Switch, it'll probably be bad.
So like, the question I have for you guys is, who beat you so badly in Mario Party that you hate it? Oh
Everybody,
man.
I lose
Okay.
every time.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's just like, oh yeah, all of a sudden you get the rules don't matter. Everyone gets a star but you. And I'm like, cool. Why not?
Have you guys so hold on, a couple chat things right now. Well, one, Left Stick or John, as he's been on the podcast a couple times, has been arguing with more flat earthers apparently. But
No, no.
yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's
I'm an actor,
Yes.
everyone. I'm an
Yeah.
actor.
Oh man.
Yep.
You're really good at that accent, just lawn running accent. Yeah.
Totally, 100%.
Anyway, what I was going to say is to answer a question that came up in the chat, there is in fact a virtual console planned for the Switch, which I'm also excited for very much because Super Metroid on the Switch, that's going to be awesome. If they port Fusion to the virtual console, that's going to be awesome too. Anyway, so yeah, it's supposedly coming out in 2018, but we're not sure yet. So
Ooh.
yeah, it can always get delayed.
Interesting.
It can always get delayed. Anyway, let's talk about Captain Toad. You guys know about this at all?
I know of this game. I've
Okay.
never played this game.
Yeah.
Maybe now I will.
He's getting a new Switch game. It's called like his Treasure Adventure or whatever. It looks fun and cute, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
I probably won't pick it up, but I definitely recognize the people that want to pick it up. So it'll be fun.
it seems like a really perfect like Switch game because you can just kind of like sleep it if you're in the middle of a puzzle or whatever, and you're like, okay, I have like 5 minutes to do a puzzle. I'm gonna work on it, and then
Hmm.
you can sleep it, and then we have 5 more minutes and we get back to it. So it definitely seems like a good fit on the Switch, and that's one of these cases again where it's like nobody played it on the Wii U, so let's just move it over and add some stuff.
Right. It's like I think we might see Nintendo resurrect quite a few games from the Wii U, just because
Yep.
they want them. I mean, the Wii U had tons of good games. It honestly did, but no one had a Wii U to play it.
Right.
Yeah, it was kind of like the PS Vita, where they didn't really give up on it, but they didn't market it well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Also, the support wasn't there besides like launch.
In the PS
Yep.
Vita's defense, I think it actually did really well over in Japan.
Yeah.
Then
yeah,
again,
but they
better.
didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't really market or put any effort into like the Western world, I suppose.
No. Then again, like pretty much anything Sony does really well over in Japan. So,
Mm.
Yes.
but yeah.
Being Japanese and all, you know.
Yeah, obviously. But in all seriousness, the PS Vita does have a huge like library of exceedingly Japanese games that are region locked. So we've probably never seen them or heard of them over in the US. Or if we've heard of them, there's no way for us to play them unless you metaphorically jailbreak the Vita, which is possible. I've seen plenty of tutorials for it.
But we don't
online.
condone that at all.
Yeah, no. Please don't violate Sony's
Never.
terms of service.
I have seen lots of broken PSPs,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
assume the same has been done to the Vita.
yeah. It's been long enough. It definitely does. There was actually a few games I wanted to pick up on the Vita. I think they did some sort of like Kingdom Hearts thing for the Vita when that
Oh.
came out.
Yeah.
When that came out, I wanted one, but other than that,
It's
Yeah.
yeah, it's a good little. I like that little thing. I mean, it's definitely kept me company on some plane flights and
yeah.
stuff like that. But now that the Switch is out, it's kind of a better version of it.
So
Yeah.
I actually want to go back to what I forget which one of you said it, but I think it might have been Andrew. When we were talking about Captain Toad, you mentioned it's like be simple, pull the Switch out of your pocket and do a puzzle or whatever, right, and then put it back. We're kind of starting to see a split of Switch games where it's like there are some games that are really catered to bringing the Switch around with you places. Captain Toad is one of them. But then when Dark Souls Remastered comes out, I'm not too sure if I'll have that in my Switch carrying case. That might be like an at-home docked game to play docked,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be able to play it online, pretty much, which is like a big aspect of it, right?
It can be, yeah. If you're
I-
into cooperation or the PvP scene of Dark Souls, yeah. Or like especially unless they do things with like the bonfire placement in Dark Souls Remastered. Speaking from experience here, in Dark Souls 1, there's the bonfires are not close enough together to really warrant it. Okay, I'm just gonna play for a few minutes or whatever, and then get to a next point because you'll just have to restart back when you restart the
Right.
game. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
So
Unless
yeah.
you just never connect to the internet ever,
Oh yeah.
and then you could probably do it that way.
That's actually
Yeah.
I've been playing Bloodborne. Bloodborne has the same like cooperation PvP mechanic
yeah.
and everything, but like I don't want to play for a PS Plus subscription or whatever, and that's required for online play. So
Yeah. Fair enough.
yeah.
I can just imagine someone playing Dark Souls on the bus, like me, and throwing it through the window, just being like, "I can't stand this anymore."
It's gonna be hilarious to see people. No, it's like I don't know, seeing people playing on their Switches or whatever, and just watching them from afar, judging by their facial reactions and expressions what game they're playing.
Yeah.
Just the guy who angrily slams them down on the table. Well, he's probably playing Dark Souls. Yeah, that's probably it. But then the guy who's having a happy-go-lucky fun time is probably playing Captain Toad.
Captain Toad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Or
wonder
Mario
how
Party.
yeah. Oh no, he's gonna be mad every time.
Wait, what's up?
I was
Mario
gonna say,
Party.
I wonder how like the controls are gonna work out on the like handheld mode. I don't see it translating very well, but I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
Hmm.
We'll see what
'Cause-
magic they do.
Yeah.
It'd be
As-
interesting. Yeah, go on, Andrew. Sorry.
As someone who's played a lot of handheld mode, like,
Yep.
I can't. I don't really like the way it feels all the time.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if they did like a Wi-Fi enabled, like what they did with the PS Vita. If
Mhm.
they did like a Wi-Fi enabled with a SIM card and all that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, because then they could get around the online aspect and the portability that way. Even having like a little USB dongle thing that, I don't know, they could do it that way as well.
Yeah, that'd be a ton of fun. I'm still actually waiting for I expect this at some point during the Switch's lifetime, Nintendo to release a second version of the dock or whatever that actually has a proper like upscaler or like some sort of performance chip in it, so that you can play a game locked at 1080p 60 when it's docked or whatever.
Right.
So I think that'd be cool.
I know
Anyway,
there's already third-party people making stuff.
oh, okay.
dock.
I wanted
I
official
wonder if
Nintendo,
that's
man.
something someone would do.
Yeah, so I think that's a good suggestion or idea. I'm honestly anticipating it at some point during the Switch's lifetime. Anyway, so flashback to 2015, guys, when Undertale was all the rage.
That long ago, huh? Jeez.
Right?
Wow.
Anyway, yeah, guys, only 3 years ago. I don't know why, but it seems like a little bit further off than that. But anyway, so 2015, Undertale was a thing. Undertale is going to become a thing again because it's apparently getting ported to the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
I never got into Undertale. I didn't like it too much. So
Didn't play it actually.
I'm a little sour about this.
I get confused. There's too many of the same kind of game. Which one's Undertale?
You see, that's actually a really good point because Undertale came out at a time where it's like every indie game was having like pixel graphics because it was trendy or whatever. So it's really hard to describe because of that. And
It's like a little talkie skeleton.
talking skeleton, talking flower,
Yeah.
talking flower, talking goat lady. Yeah.
It's got it seems interesting. Like I know I'm all way behind, but like it's got a bunch of different, from what I've heard, different like styles of play. So
Okay.
maybe eventually I'll get to it. There's so many games.
Yeah. All right. The Crash Bandicoot Mayhem Collection on the Switch.
And the Xbox and the PC.
Oh, okay. Well, I just care about the Switch right now.
Oh, well.
It's Mario Day, man. Come on. It's Mario Day.
Well, I don't have a Switch. What do you want me to
I'm sorry.
do?
Okay, is it really coming to PS4 and PC?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that's cool. Or Xbox One and PC, rather? Okay, that's cool.
Yep.
That's cool.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, those games are there for everyone to play. They want to play it now.
But it's kind of like Uncharted. Like, not anything to do with Uncharted, but it's like them bringing Uncharted to the Xbox or the PC or whatever. That's the way I see it. Like, we've grown up with these PS1 and PS2 games.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like they're ruining it, but I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Okay.
Oh, they're owned by Activision, so.
True.
They can just. I mean, I guess they had a year exclusivity with PlayStation, so now it's up.
Awesome.
And it's everywhere, or will be everywhere.
It seems
Good
like
way to make money.
it kind of seems like Sony and Nintendo are playing nice with each other a little bit. I'll be honest.
Seems like it. That was the whole thing with the cross-platform as well, with online connectivity. That Sony wanted to go with Nintendo rather than Xbox or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which is, to be fair, I mean, they are both Japanese companies, but it definitely, it almost seems like there's a little bit more than a friendship going on there, just like, or it's like, in the sense of, we might actually see, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Shadow of the Colossus made it over to the Switch. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if God of War made it over to the Switch either. So, yeah.
It kind of feels like it's going to come to the time where there's no such thing as exclusives anymore. Like with the Xbox and the PS4 anyway. So they're just going to share all their titles. It seems like next thing you'll know, Killzone will be on Xbox. Great.
Or I wonder if like all these Japanese developers and everything kind of see the Switch as a replacement for the Vita or the 3DS. So it's like, if they want to develop like a home console game, they'll develop for the PS4. Or if they want to develop like what would be a 3DS or a Vita game, they might go with the Switch now. So maybe that's a trend that we'll start to see.
Kind of a way of getting out of making a handheld console, I suppose.
Yeah. And Nintendo has consolidated their handheld and console divisions. So anyway. Let's talk about another console, like big boy game being ported to the Switch, and that is South Park, The Fractured Butthole.
Good joke.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Good one.
I'm not gonna lie, it took me a while to actually get it.
Really?
Yeah, no, seriously, because, like, the fractured butthole. I was like, oh, okay, it seems like an edgy, like Lord of the Rings or whatever, like epic fantasy parody name or whatever, right? It wasn't until I was reading an article on it, I think it was like GameSpot or IGN about it, that when the author literally said it's a joke or whatever, they're talking about, like, harming that part of your body. I was like, oh, okay. Which is kind of really sad because I should have been expecting it because, like, I've watched a lot of South Park in my time. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to the Switch.
Cool. Great.
Why not?
Why not? That
Yeah.
probably isn't a game you should play in public either.
Yeah.
Unless
Fair enough.
unless you got the headphones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, unless you got headphones. Okay, anyway. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition gets released May 18th. Switch port of Hyrule Warriors. That fun little Wii U Dynasty Warriors-esque game? No.
Also on 3DS.
Was it? Oh, that's right. It was on 3DS, yeah.
And it ran very poorly.
I'm sorry, Anthony.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
I'm
Anthony.
just gonna stay quiet about this one.
Does he like this game?
No, I hate
He
it.
hasn't played.
Oh,
Oh,
good,
wait,
okay.
why do you hate it? Why do you hate it?
I don't know. It was just a game that didn't catch my eye.
It's just like a
And it
Dynasty Warriors game, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like a Mario Party.
Oh, no.
well, then perfect. I want to buy it right now then.
Oh, no.
It's what I'm saying is it's nothing like a Mario Party, but it's like the Mario Party games. Like they don't catch your attention; they're just there, and
Yeah.
Okay.
they're a game that fills the gap on
They
a sort of
exist.
shelf.
And
Yeah.
then they go away. Oh, this
Okay.
one's not apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That'll be
from the
interesting.
footage that we have seen, it looks like costumes for Link and Zelda have been updated for Breath of the Wild, which is cool. And so, yeah, that the Switch has a pretty decent looking. I just got distracted by the joke in chat. I'm sorry. It looks like, Anthony, it's not Andrew's cup of tea now. Okay, you know how so many stuff isn't your cup of tea? Well,
Yep.
yeah,
I'm converting him. It's all good. I'm converting him slowly.
yeah,
He hates Eve. That's a victory.
yeah. Woo,
I never said that.
woo. Anyway, so yeah, May looking pretty good for Nintendo. We'll get Dark Souls remastered and then Hyrule Warriors. So,
Sure.
maybe if Dark Souls is too difficult for you, you can go play Hyrule Warriors. That's what I view that as. No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a good idea considering how well like Zelda's Breath of the Wild sold. Now you got another Zelda title. People are just gonna probably just buy it because it says Zelda.
Yeah.
So definitely a smart move.
Yeah, for sure. Really
Yeah.
want to see Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD on the Switch, but yeah, that's anyway.
I
That's
would
just
buy them.
okay. Man, so I just want to know what caveats do you need for the Switch? It's like I want to see every Nintendo game ever made on the Switch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
All right. So
It's got to be worth the purchase. Come on.
is anyone a Splatoon fan?
I
No.
haven't played any of it. I can't.
Yeah,
can't
same.
say
Neither did I.
Okay. Honestly, never got into it. So for all the everyone that cares and whatnot, Splatoon got a 3.0 update, which has just a bunch of different costumes and gear for characters, and there's some more DLC announcements for Splatoon 2. So yeah, if you like
Yeah, it's
that,
cool. They're still supporting that stuff.
yeah. So if you like Splatoon 2, like so many other people do,
Yeah.
honestly, like I don't see people left out there. But anyway, yeah, go, yeah, be hyped for all that stuff. So this is the reason why everybody watched the direct. Let's be honest here, guys. And I did say this for last because not only did it go last in the direct, but also, hey, got to keep the viewers listening for some reason, right? And so, yeah,
Good marketing.
Super Smash Brothers 5
I predicted it.
Or
or
Super Smash Bros. 4 coming to. Switch.
coming to the Switch. You
We don't
see.
know.
The only reason why I say no is because the logo's different. Well, not the logo, but like the text is different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
that's-
because I wasn't sure because I know like the fiery thing was like in the number 4, right? So I was
well,
like, what's
yeah.
that?
Well, the fiery
Oh.
thing. I mean, the fiery logo or whatever was just like, okay, that's the Smash Brothers logo. Okay, they'll use that for whatever
Yeah.
in whatever style. But like the actual text of Super Smash Brothers was different than the Wii U and 3DS one than Smash 4. So
Okay.
yeah,
The
all right,
fiery logo was in the Wii one as well, wasn't it? I believe.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
So Anthony, will you buy a Switch now? We got Smash 4 or
Yep.
Smash 5. Okay. All right, Andrew.
I already want to buy a Switch, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, Andrew. Our fighting game expert here. Smash
Oh, boy.
5. What you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, Smash isn't my like cup of tea.
Oh, no.
As people say.
Oh no.
I do enjoy them though. They're definitely fun games to kind of, have a couple friends over and play that way. I never got super competitive into any of them. But I did play a lot of like, oh, no items and all that stuff. Items are garbage.
Yeah.
But
Apologies for that Windows notification sound, guys. It was letting me know it cannot install updates. Anyway, as you were, Andrew.
Yes. But I'm still confused. I don't even know if it's a new game. Like, you alluded to the text being different, but
Yeah.
I wish Nintendo would just come out and say like, hey, it's a new game. Hey, it's not a new game.
Yeah.
Kind of annoying, kind of obnoxious that they're not being quite straightforward with it, because the naysayer me is like, oh, it's clearly a port, just
Oh
because
yeah.
they're porting everything.
Okay.
But we'll see, right? So I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
we'll see.
assume it's a port. That way, I'm like, when they say it's new, I'm like, cool.
Oh my
Bring in some cool characters.
Yeah.
Bring in the Dark Souls guy. Bring in Mr. Halo. Bring in whoever you want.
Bring
to,
Mr. Halo.
Fight.
Mr. Halo.
Yeah, bring them all. Bring in Crash Bandicoot gets in this game before.
Kratos.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
man.
had that PlayStation All Stars game.
I was about to bring that up. I was like, there's the PlayStation All Stars game, right, where it's
I
like
played
Nathan.
way too much of that game for
Did you?
whatever
Oh,
reason.
man.
Yeah, it's a bad game.
It's
But I
bad,
played it
But yeah. Okay.
for like the same reason that I play Smash. It's like a good time to get friends over and play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So, character wish list for Smash 5. 1 or 2 characters that you guys would really like to see in Smash 5.
Just give me Ryu back. I'm good.
All right.
I just
Fair
want
enough.
Street Fighter.
Anthony.
Oh, gee, I'm not really too sure. I'd love to see some Sony characters in it, because Sony and Nintendo are kind of teaming up on a couple of things, so it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, they've already done a PlayStation All Stars, so
Yeah.
that probably won't happen. I haven't really played any new Nintendo games, so I'm not really up to date with characters and whatnot, so I probably couldn't give you an answer on that one.
Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, they'll probably put like an ARMS character in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know
And
the
then we-
Splatoon people are in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
kind of the new thing, right? The Splatoon Inklings
Yeah.
are in there.
Yeah, we know right now we're getting the Breath of the Wild costumes for or like models for the Zelda characters in there. Yeah, so guys, as far as like roster is concerned, we really know few details outside of all the funky Photoshop like effects and everything that was happening with the silhouettes that people did on the trailer. It looks like, we're definitely, of course, we're getting Link and Mario. It looks like we're probably getting Wario or Kirby. It looks like we're obviously getting Fox.
Yeah.
No, Samus is definitely.
Star Wolf.
Yeah.
Star Wolf would be interesting.
Yeah.
I want to see Waluigi. Put Waluigi in there, man.
Well,
No, it's
yeah.
time.
Waluigi.
Yeah. All right, that'd be
Yeah,
cool to see.
why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like we're getting Olimar back. It looks like we obviously get Link. We'll of course have Zelda. I'm hoping for Sheik, honestly. Let's
What
see.
about, they could do like all the other Kongs, like Donkey Kong, and like they've already got Donkey and Diddy Kong, but what about like Lanky Kong and the big tough guy? What's his name?
No idea. I never
Donkey
played.
Kong? Funky
Can't
Kong?
remember. No,
Cranky?
not Funky.
Cranky?
They were all on the Nintendo, Nintendo 64 version.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
So you had to rescue all of them. Or like Cruel,
Tiny
King
Kong?
Cruel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would actually be cool. Yeah,
Cruel
King
would be
Cruel
cool.
would be a good one. I
Okay.
hope they cut down on, if it's a new game, I hope they cut down on the Fire Emblem characters,
Mm.
because there's just maybe a couple too many of those guys.
They're not going to.
I hope they.
Like,
Yeah.
Fire Emblem like Chronicles or Warriors recently released, so it's still.
Chunky Kong, that's the one.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, man.
Oh, right, Chunky Kong, everyone's
yeah.
favorite Kong.
I've been participating in a lot of speculation on the Metroid subreddit over what costume they're going to use for Samus in this one, or at least the like the suited up version of Samus, of course. Yeah. So whether or not what?
He just. I now have a picture of what what was his name? I already forgot. Donkey Kong looks
Donkey
like.
Kong. Yeah.
Wait,
Why not?
the dude, he's like Hello Kids, the like Kong. He's got his like vest on with his backwards
Yeah,
hat.
come on.
This
Hey,
is
children, how's it
terrible.
going?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
yeah. Now that I'm looking at it, he's like, I don't like him. I don't like him.
Okay.
He's got
Aw.
no. Dead eyes or looking
Yeah.
right at me. I don't like it.
Aw.
Yeah.
I
So
mean-
Aw.
you've offended Anthony. It is
Yeah,
not
I
his
mean-
day right now.
That's
He's
my
like-
childhood right there. What are you
He
doing?
is like the worst. He's the worst, but at the same time, like the best kind of bad.
Okay.
Yep.
Fair enough.
So
Fair enough. Let's see. Sai in the chat wants a wolf, which that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Bring wolf back. Okay. One of y'all just pointed that out. Bring wolf back. I like Davey Shiro in the chat. I like his suggestion of Dante from
Sure.
Devil May Cry. Maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, he'd be interesting. You know, like bringing actual guns to like
Mhm.
Smash Brothers.
Yeah. And Sai also suggested Golden Sun character. I have no idea what Golden Sun is, so we'll just assume that's a good suggestion. Thank you.
It's like an old Game Boy Advance.
Oh, okay.
Game. It's like a strategy
Okay. Fair enough.
or JP or RPG.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we'll get a rabbit. We get rabbits in there.
I hope to God not.
I hope so.
I hope to God not.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
rabbits in there, man.
I will understand and respect that Mario Rabbids was a good game. I hope to God the rabbits die. They're like the minions of the gaming world to me.
They came before the minions.
I
which is
know, but
insane,
still.
right?
Huh?
So
I know.
weird.
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah,
after...
before the minions.
And
Yeah,
they
well
I don't
before
think
the
they
minions.
blew up, but somehow they just like minions did. Weird.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, my character wish list is I want Solaire. He's the sun bro. We're doing a Solaire amiibo. I really want Solaire in Smash.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. The saving grace for this is that Dark Souls is published or developed and published by Bandai Namco, and
Yep.
they also take part in the development of Smash Brothers.
Yep.
Oh,
They worked on number
Several
4.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then maybe if Konami is willing to play nice, we'll get Solid Snake back in. No.
I don't think that's happening.
Yeah.
That- We're gonna get Crystal Zombie before we get Snake in one of those games.
Crystal Zombie.
I can dream, man. Like you gotta let me dream. Okay.
What about some of the Innocent Aces characters which were on the Nintendo Wii? That was like like an Ace Combat ripoff. I think it was developed by the same people as Ace Combat. That'd be interesting to see as well.
Yeah, I mean they have such like a large pool to take out from, so
Pick out of, yeah.
hopefully they change it up a little bit.
Or they could put, yeah, but it's owned by Microsoft. Darn. Banjo-Kazooie, that'd be interesting, but it's owned by Microsoft.
Yeah, rare.
I don't want to see what they do with Ganon.
Oh, okay.
If you play through Breath of the Wild, you'll understand why that's a question. I don't want to like go anymore because it does stay a little bit spoilerish, but yeah. I
Yeah.
wonder what they'll do for Ganon.
It'll be interesting.
Let's see, what else is there? Did Bayonetta ever make it to Smash 4?
Yes, and
Okay.
she's currently super broken.
Okay.
Apparently,
Well, that leads to my next point. This might, with like, because Nintendo has had a focus on online lately. We're gonna get the Switch Online service later this year, and to rival Xbox Live and PS Plus. I wonder if we'll see balance passes for this. Like, we think Link is a little bit too underpowered in this regard, so we've buffed his damage or whatever. Considering Nintendo is now down with the game of patching stuff. So
they did a little bit for Smash 4, which is like, every time they release a new character, they would patch it just a little bit or
okay.
a lot. I'm not quite sure, but they definitely weren't releasing patches all the time. Like, well, not that they should be releasing them all the time, but definitely more than. They definitely need to do a little bit more. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I definitely wonder if we'll see an increase in online patch from Nintendo for Smash 4. That'd be cool. It'll
I
definitely
like to
prolong.
think so, but
Yeah, it would bring it
I don't know.
a little bit
Nintendo's
more
so weird.
competitive.
Yeah, Nintendo's so weird that they just kind of like. They're
Cruise
online.
along.
No, their online is so weird that just like cover the children's ears, like kind of thing. So they never like do anything to their games.
Yeah. All right. So, any other things about Smash 5? Because that was pretty much Nintendo Direct there.
Well, I hope it's Smash 5 and not a port.
I'm already under the assumption in Smash 5, just because, well, one, enough years have passed since Smash 4, and
Mm.
the logo is what kills me, man. But yeah, anyway,
Yeah. We'll see.
Mm.
yeah, we'll see.
I think it's Smash 5.
Okay.
There's no point in them really porting across. If as you said, Taylor, they've had enough time to really develop a new game, so
Mhm.
I reckon that's probably the way they're going.
Yeah. Oh, one last suggestion being brought up by Davey in the chat. Ratchet and Clank, and/or Clank. Maybe both. They do a little, like, paired.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
fun.
That'd be fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Or, okay, in a similar vein, Sly Cooper, the raccoon. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Jack and Dexter?
Yeah, that'd be also cool. I think we're pretty much just, like, combining Smash and PlayStation All-Stars by this
Yeah, I
point, but
think
whatever.
most of these characters have been in other games.
Yeah, but whatever.
Yeah.
Add the little Bid Planet dudes in there now. And Nathan Drake, and...
Sure.
Yeah. Anyway. Alright, so, we have a little bit of community questions. So if you want to ask us a question to answer on this podcast, hop on over to the COG Community Discord. You can find an invite link on our website, which is, of course, trollshovegaming.com. And we have a specific section in the Discord where you can ask the questions. Our first question comes from David White, who is actually just who is a person here at COG. He asks, what is the hottest Final Fantasy character?
Oh, dear.
Red 7. Is that his name?
I don't know, man.
The dog from 7. Red 9?
Dog.
The dog with like an eye patch.
Okay, hottest.
Yes.
All right, man.
What about the Eons from 10? Why not?
Okay.
They're like the characters that get called down from heaven or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So, may as well. I haven't played enough Final Fantasy to know.
Yeah, fair enough. I've never actually played a Final Fantasy game. Who's the chit
Okay,
that?
fair enough.
Yeah, who's the chit that gets stabbed at the end of 7?
Aerith?
Aerith? Is it Aerith?
Oh.
Someone help me out. I don't know. Aaron? Is it Aaron? I think it's Aaron.
Aerith?
Aerith? Aaron? I don't know. Someone in the chat help me out, please. And no, I don't feel bad about spoiling it. Like, Final Fantasy VII has been out forever, and if you've watched a YouTube video, you've probably seen this ending sequence before, okay?
Actually,
Anyway.
I don't even think the end. I think it's...
It's not even the very end. It's, like, near
the
the
middle.
end. Yeah, it's, like, near the climax. Anyway, yeah, whoever the chit that gets stabbed, I guess...
Yeah, Aerith.
Yeah, Aerith, okay. Is it Aerith?
Aerith.
Okay. Yeah, I guess she's pretty cute. Another Final Fantasy tier that I actually know of, because she's in Kingdom Hearts, I actually encountered her recently, is Yuffie, or whatever.
Sure.
I think that, yeah, Yuffie. I think, I mean, she's thirsty. I mean, she says, I heard the Keyblade can open all sorts of locks.
Oh,
So,
boy.
yeah. So, yeah, she's thirsty. She's thirsty.
Next.
Anyway, next. Best Final Fantasy game.
Ah. I don't know. 10. That's all I've played.
I don't
Pick a
know.
number 1 through 72, and that's my answer.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go just based off what I've listened to from the soundtracks. I'm gonna go with 7, because I haven't played the Final Fantasy games, but I have listened to the soundtracks. So
Fair enough.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
also this question did kind of make me wish we did have a girl on here for once, so that she could provide this dude's pretty hot. Maybe someone's got the hot cloud or whatever. Anyway, so David White also asks, if you could merge 2 video games, which ones would you?
Ooh.
I have a couple decent answers for this, but I want to hear you guys.
The easy one for me currently was like a thing that actually was in talks, which was Street Fighter and Tekken. Only not the bad version that they made, the like Tekken version of that, if that makes sense. 3D Street Fighter style
All right.
Tekken characters. That'd be cool. They should still do that again.
Donkey Kong and Halo.
Really
As long
quick,
as-
before I go
As
to
long as
that,
Chunky Kong is in it, I'm okay with
Yeah.
this.
before I go to that, I want to. Sai in the chat has a cosplay of Yuffie. Now, this has made me never want to touch it again. Fair enough. I was more referring to, like, there's this really old 4chan post that's talking about, or it's like that talked about that line, and that talked about that line in Kingdom Hearts. So that was more or less what I was referring to. Not trying to come off as like creeper or anything. Yeah. Just talking about the sexual desires of a video game character. Woo, guys. Yeah, so there was this old 4chan post I
My
was
normal
referring to.
everyday.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, right. Anyway. Yeah, so that was in reference to what were we talking about? Oh yeah, that's right. So Donkey Kong and Halo, let's talk about that.
Yeah, why not?
So are we thinking like Donkey Kong and Mjolnir armor here? Or
No, we need a Halo Man in a Donkey Kong armor.
so it's like
Halo Man and Donkey Kong armor. Okay.
Yes.
Well,
That's
I
what
was
we need.
so it's
I
like a
was more
gorilla
thinking
suit?
of like gorilla suit.
All guns are now bananas, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be on Nintendo Switch.
Well, there are guns in Donkey Kong 64, so
They're guns?
yes, each
Oh yeah,
character has a
Diddy
gun.
Kong has like the peanut launchers, right? In there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I was like straight up thinking like an actual
like bullets,
firing
like-
bullets at people.
Bullets.
Yeah, we
Like-
said a gun.
Like Donkey Kong just whips out a lock on someone, you know? Yeah.
Game
Well,
makes itself.
Donkey Kong's got a coconut shooter, I believe.
Yeah. Okay.
He loves his coconuts. Diddy Kong's got a peanut shooter, which is also on Super Smash Brothers.
Only reason I know that.
Yeah. But I was thinking more like, the Donkey Kong characters have gone bad, and then Master Chief's got to hunt them down and stuff like that. That'd be interesting, I
It's
suppose.
really brutal, man.
Well, yeah.
Okay. I have like
Or like Master Chief against Cruel. That might be interesting.
okay, that'd be neat actually.
That'd
Okay,
be cool.
that might be neat. Okay.
Or Halo and Pokemon.
And you're just catching different colored Master Chiefs.
Yeah,
Okay,
100%.
fine.
Actually,
I mean,
I can
they're-
see a way to make that work.
They're pretty much just like little Pokemon anyway. They just fight each other for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
You gotta
or it's like
collect Master
you know how it's like-
Chiefs and Covenant and whatnot.
or it's like how in Halo lore it's like Spartans never die, they're only MIA. Well, it's like Pokemon never die, they only faint. So, yeah.
I mean,
True.
Yeah.
there's
True.
food. There's food in there in that universe. I wonder what that food is made out of.
True.
Um,
True. Well, apparently they have like regular animals in the Pokemon world too.
But we've never seen one before.
Yeah, but like
I don't know if I don't know if I buy that.
I forget where it's written, but like apparently there are regular animals too.
Hmm.
Well, I know there's birds. Birds in Pokemon.
Okay.
But Don't know
Pidgeotto,
that.
yes, is a bird.
Wow, I
there's Spearow. Yeah.
well, yeah, well.
No, I see
that
what you're saying. It's
flopped
fine.
on me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Doesn't work.
Hello, camera, focus, please. Anyway, yes, hi, I'm here. Anyway, so my answer for this actually was so recently over the past few weeks, I've been kind of on a slew of trying different MMOs just to see maybe stick with one, maybe try and learn one or whatever. And one of the ones that I did was Black Desert Online, which, okay, it seems fun enough. It is a grind fest, which I don't mind too much because it gets carried by one thing, and that is specifically the combat. The combat is a ton of fun. It's the most, like, fun, combative thing I've ever experienced in an MMO, okay? Which is why the grindy is, one, tolerable, and two, it's just, like, the combat is awesome in it. So if I had to pick, I would say, but the one thing that I didn't like about Black Desert was the art style.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
like, the memes, how in anime, it's like, well, you have like a class of like 24 people, and then it's like, let's play spot the main characters. They have like pink hair or whatever.
Mm.
It's kind of like that in Black Desert. Like the players just clash so hard against the rest of the environment, and the art design is kind of nasty, in my opinion. Or it's like, for whatever reason, it's like the design of like the goblins or elves or whatever, and even some of the humans, it's like they just give me like this really disgusting feeling. To me, it's really strange. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so, but anyway, I would like to see Black Desert Online merge with World of Warcraft. And by that, I mean pretty much just like, give me the Black Desert combat and WoW, and we're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah. So, that's my answer. And then, my semi-trolly answer is, I'm not saying you guys were trolling or anything, but like, my absurd answer is, I would really like to see a Dead Space and what was it? A Dead Space and Need for Speed or like racing game crossover. So it's like you have the world's first horror racing game.
Okay, so kind of like Wipeout, but with zombies, I suppose.
Sure, let's go with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right, and then
At least it's not Eve.
let's see Eve merge with literally any other game. No. In the sense of like the complexity that it takes to play Eve transferred over to
No.
literally any other game. No. No, I would not
Idiot.
like to see it. I would not like to see that. Anyway, so next question again, also from David White. I swear he's not the only one asking questions this week. Which 2 video game characters would you love to see engage in a battle to the death,
Ooh.
and who would be victorious?
Well, obviously Chunky Kong needs to be involved in this.
All right.
Yes.
I like it so far.
And I think he just wins against everybody. So
Kratos.
Okay.
Chunky Kong and Kratos. Gee, that's an interesting question. I would probably go with probably a Banjo-Kazooie and like Banjo, I guess, and a Metal Gear Solid character like Snake. Why not?
Interesting.
Well, I mean, they're both kind of evenly matched, although
Yeah.
Snake's had all the training, so.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Andrew.
I don't know. Banjo versus Kazooie. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Or we could do like Zangief versus Banjo. I mean, like Russell's Bears.
Okay. My answer for this is much more evenly matched, I think. It's a classic Solid Snake versus Sam Fisher.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No. So, when I thought of this question, I kind of thought like 2
Or like Hitman.
semi-similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was 2. Semi-similar characters.
Yeah, it's probably the way to do this.
Yeah. Which, honestly, I think I would probably give the edge over to Solid Snake. Just because nanomachines.
Sure.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Although Sam Fisher is awesome. Not to diminish
Every
that.
day.
Yeah,
I
every
want
day.
to play Conviction.
Conviction
Yeah,
was
I'm gonna
so
get
much
into
fun.
Dude, it was really good.
It was
Like
really
that-
good.
And they
Yeah.
had a really good co-op mode.
Yeah, it did.
I wanted to play that game.
I played it a ton back when I played on Xbox, but yeah.
Yeah, I remember
it was-
playing just like on a big TV with some friends or
Yeah.
with a friend. Great
was-
game, man.
It was Lightbulb Assassin, the game.
I think that was an underrated game.
hmm
It was good.
One thing that I think Conviction did really well is like it blended the UI and like navigation into the environment really, really well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that last known position thing where you like a little white. That was cool, man.
Yeah,
More
that,
games should do that too.
that was neat. And then the other answer I had for this was going to be what was it? I wanted to see Booker from BioShock Infinite battle it
Oh,
out
yeah.
with your character from BioShock 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think that'd be really cool. Just see who is a little bit better at combat.
They don't actually give you a name in those first 2 games, do they? Really?
I mean, in BioShock 2, you're referred to as
Where you're-
Daddy because, well, you're a big daddy. And then in 1, I don't know what they...
I think
Now-
they do. not
I'm gonna slightly go into some weird Bioshock details here, but aren't you a little bit spoilery? Aren't you kind of like the same person in 2 as you were in 1, but now you're Big Daddy, right? It's like kind of how like
Is that
game
what they went
goes?
for? Is that what they
that's
went
what
for?
I interpreted it as. If you
I don't know. It's honestly been years since I played 2, so maybe I'll have to go.
well,
back and-
because Bioshock 1, you like become a Big Daddy, kind of, right?
I mean, you become on
Do
the same
you?
power level. No, in 2, so like BioShock 1 takes place when Rapture's already gone to hell, right?
It's
So-
like yeah,
Yeah, but and then like 2, you do get a glimpse of yourself, and you are a Big Daddy before it went to hell. So
Yeah, you were.
Oh.
I think you got cast out and whatnot.
yeah,
okay.
you're waking up from like a coma thing.
Interesting.
That would have been a cool thing to do, though. That's a good
That's what I thought it
idea,
was.
Andrew. That's a cool thing to do. You become a big daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a
You
cool
you could
thing.
you could become a big daddy in the first one, right? Like I'm not crazy, right? Like you have to like become a big daddy to like get through like some kind of like thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got to get all the parts together and go through a security area.
Right. Okay. Got
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, yeah, that was my other suggestion for it. Trying to think of like 2 absurd characters I really want to battle out, like to match you guys's. Diva from Overwatch, and Samus.
That's not a bad matchup.
Oh yeah, fair. That's kind of another fair one. Okay, damn. Damn.
Doing well, Taylor. Doing
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Sorry.
Mugman versus Yoshi. Do it.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay.
I was just looking at the things on my desk.
Yeah.
Fair enough. What about the what's the snake's name off Snake Pass? Olives or something,
Oh.
isn't it?
Snakeman.
That's not his name, but anyway.
Okay. Whatever.
Him and gee. I keep going back. Oh, him and Donkey Kong. That'd be interesting, I suppose.
It's just his picture of Donkey Kong and just keeps bringing you back to it.
Getting
Huh?
constricted by I'm looking right
Yeah.
at it. Getting
Okay.
constricted by a snake.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay.
Good.
And then, question from John is, what is the most frustrating game you've ever played?
We were asked this last week, weren't we?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
See, there's a
Dark
like,
Souls.
Oh man. Okay.
what kind of frustration? Because there's like the. Oh, but you already know
First-
my answer to this. If Mario Party is so
Yeah.
frustrating.
Yeah. Okay.
Or there's like the game, like well, I guess that's gameplay as well. But like the like 1001 spikes type of like frustration.
Have you guys played
Or-
100% Orange Juice?
What?
No.
It's a free Steam game. It's basically Mario Party with more RNG. Anyway, as we were. As we were.
Oh,
Yeah. As we were.
I gotta play this now.
Yeah. It's free on Steam.
I don't like you anymore.
Okay.
I
have
would-
to play this.
Okay.
I would nearly say Mario Kart from the fact that
The
when
blue
you're
shell.
in first,
The blue
yeah,
shell.
Yeah. When you're in
Hungry.
first, and then you get hit by a blue shell, and then a red shell, and then a green shell, and then like a star,
Yeah.
and it's just, yeah, not good. You feel like giving the person next to you a black eye.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Most frustrating game for me, Warframe. As mentioned earlier, 1280 by 720 in the tutorial.
Yeah.
Really bad mouse settings. Yeah. So. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I try
Yeah.
not to get too frustrated with games. If I don't like it, I'm just like, I'll move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, unless
Or-
I really like the game and I get frustrated because I do something silly.
Yeah.
Frustrated myself.
Or even the original Hitman, like Agent 47, because they didn't tell you what you had to do. Like they did at the start.
Oh, yeah, I
but, or
gotcha.
where you had to go, or what guns you needed, or who you were even trying to kill.
I could
Well,
see
was
that.
just- It was just kind of someone in a different coloured suit who
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that must be him. Let's shoot him."
Oh, turns
and
out
then-
that's not him. Rip.
Yeah, and
I
then
remember,
you,
Go ahead.
and then you shoot him, and then you run down a ladder or something, and you get killed straight away. So
I just remember trying to play that game on my really like old PC when it first came out, and
Mhm.
like it moving like 3 frames per second, and then
Yeah.
it just like basically freezing and my guy turning white, and then like him bleeding all over the place. I was like, that was interesting experience. Me trying to play games that could never run on my stock PC.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I tried that a lot. I tried that with Battlefield 2 as well. That
Oh.
worked.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, most frustrating game I've ever played. I joked about Warframe, but it's probably gonna go to Elder Scrolls 2: Daggerfall. It was
Oh.
really, really buggy. Really buggy. Anyway,
That just PC only?
yeah.
Okay.
So you can download go to Elder Scrolls website or whatever. You can download them, and like
Oh, just
they even recommend you to like an old emulator for it too. So
for free? They just give them
yeah, for free.
Oh, that's cool.
There you go,
Is
must
it,
be
does it
legal.
play
Yeah,
well?
this one's legal, boys. So yeah,
Plays well enough? Okay,
yeah,
interesting.
plays well enough.
Neat.
Yeah, yeah. Except for
I would
all
also,
game breaking butts, but yeah.
I would
Oh,
also nearly say the Elder Scrolls Online as well.
Is that frustrating to you?
That's it's well, it's not frustrating. It's just a pain. It's just not like it's not really the same as like an Oblivion or a Skyrim or something like that. The combat's
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
It's weird. Like you go into combat and then your screen turns red for some who knows why, some reason, and then yeah, it's I got the Morrowind
Oh,
Morrowind
okay.
DLC or whatever it was.
Yeah,
So I've started off in Morrowind. So
mm.
yeah,
yeah. I tried to get into ESO, even
Yep.
like recently, especially when Morrowind released. I could never do it, even though I'm a huge Elder Scrolls fan. Yeah, I just didn't do it. It was strange. Yeah.
Yeah, so am I. I've played like 10 or half an hour of it and probably won't turn it on again.
Yeah. All right. So, I think that about does it, guys. So conclusion part of the show. Anthony, what stuff do you have for us to plug today in terms of deals, if you have any?
Deals. Yeah, I've got a couple of deals this week.
Alright.
So in the US, we have starting off with the Xbox One S. We have a Xbox One S 500 gig with Assassin's Creed Origins or Shadow of War for $239 at the Microsoft store. So Microsoft's having a bit of a deal there. They've got a code that you can go on and get that, and then it gives you like I believe 30% off their console.
Mm-hmm.
Another Xbox One S deal, which is another 500 gig bundle with NBA 2K18, Steep, The Crew, and another game of your choice for $2.99 at the Microsoft Store as well.
Awesome.
Now, funnily enough, we in Australia had the same deals last week, but now they've gone over to America, which is a bit strange. And for the PS4, we've got a 1TB PS4 Slim, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Includes Star Wars Battlefront 2 for $299.99 at GameStop.
Okay.
A 1TB PS4 Slim Call of Duty World War 2 for $347 at Amazon. And a PS4 Slim Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare remastered for $299.99 at GameStop as well.
Solid.
Those are all pretty
Yeah.
good for people trying to jump in on the console,
Yeah, solid.
Yeah, definitely.
especially
They're
those
doing well.
Xbox ones. Yeah.
The Nintendo Switch Neon for $299 on Amazon. A Nintendo Switch with Pro Controller and Super Mario Odyssey for $399.99 at eBay.
Okay.
And a Nintendo Switch with Zelda Breath of the Wild for $359 at GameStop.
That's a deal for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotta go and get a Nintendo Switch now.
Hey.
Isn't that the same price as buying them separately?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, at least it's bundled. At least it's cool. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Weird.
For Australia, we have a Xbox One S 1TB Minecraft Limited Edition console with Minecraft full game download code at Amazon for $399. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Got that confused then.
Let
A
you know.
Xbox One S Battlefield 1 bundle, 500 gig with a choice of free game. Two choices of free games for $299 at the Microsoft Store. So Microsoft's also having a bit of a deal in Australia as well.
Yeah.
PS4 1TB console, black from Amazon for $399.
Okay, not bad.
A PS4 1TB black console plus one game plus a Blu-ray movie for $349 at EB Games
That was pretty
in-store
solid.
only deal. Yeah, that one's
Pretty
pretty
solid.
solid. You got to go in-store to get that one, and I believe they've nearly sold out of those.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch with Joy-Con console can be neon red or neon blue. I believe you can only have one neon, can't you? Which is red and blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. For $349 at catch.com.au, which is an online site, and Nintendo Switch with neon blue and neon red Joy-Con for $415 at DWI Cameras. Which is, yeah, that one's a weird one because it's from a camera shop. For PC, we have Project Cars 2 is 50% off on Steam at the moment. Steam is also having a 2K publisher sale as well. which is there's a lot of good stuff on there. Dead Space 1 is currently free on Origin. That's been free for a couple of weeks now, but I just thought I'd chuck that in.
Nice.
Humble Bundle is having up to 75% off Ubisoft titles. And another Humble Bundle deal is a THQ Nordic event ends in one day, which is they've got stuff for 80% off and stuff in there. So if you jump on there and go into that bundle, then you can pick them up for fairly cheap. Green Man Gaming is having up to 90% off selected titles. Steam is also having a bit of a deal on QBE Director's Cut for a free weekend. So save 75% off on buying. So I believe you can pick them up for free on Steam at the moment.
All right.
Chrono.gg is having Streets of Rage 2-pack for $10, which has got 67% off compared to the normal one. And this is an absolutely mental deal. Batman Bundle and Mortal Kombat X Fatality Bundle for 90% off, which is $9.99 at the moment. So that's every Batman game apart from Batman Arkham Knight.
Oh yeah, so
you
every
got,
Batman game.
Yeah, Arkham City, Arkham Asylum,
Yeah.
as well as the Nintendo DS version as well.
Okay.
And also Steam is having a couple of other small individual game deals as well for assorted percentages off. And that's all I got for deals this week.
Awesome. So, before plugging all of our stuff, this is part of the show where if you wanted to say something all show but haven't had the chance to say it, now is your chance to say it. So, Andrew, got anything?
No, I'm good, man.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure to follow me on all of this stuff.
All stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Anthony?
Go and play Donkey Kong 64. And shoot
Alright.
some people.
I think I have that game.
Oh, he's
Get
gonna
it.
go dig
That's
it up
good.
now.
Is it
Oh,
the
boy.
yellow cartridge?
Yep.
Oh.
I think I have that game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play as Chunky Kong and you'll be set for life.
I mean, I clearly have to play as Chunky Kong.
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
the only Kong.
So my thing is, so there's this game called SAO Fatal Bullet, right? It's based off anime, Sword Art Online. Okay, it's kind of popular. Maybe you've heard of it. I don't know. But
I
anyway,
saw that.
yeah. Anyway, it basically slight summary of the game is it adopts the Fatal Bullet or the Phantom Bullet arc from the anime into the gameverse because there are two separate like universes in there. It's whatever. Anyway, so it's been out like a week or two, right?
Yep.
They've already announced, or it's like they're already showing off trailers and like for paid DLC and detailing the first paid DLC of it. And I just kind of want to rage at that a little bit. It's like, really? It's like, let people get through the game first before doing the DLC. Come on.
You said it's an MMO?
Huh?
Said
It's
it was
not an
an
MMO, no. It's not an
Oh.
MMO, no. Yeah. It's an RPG. Yeah.
Oh.
Or it's a semi-structured RPG. It's the best way of saying it. Anyway, so that's my rage. Yeah, so Anthony, where can we find you on social media stuff?
I don't really have social media, but I am on Facebook at Anthony Dennis
Okay.
404, I believe it is. So I'm on there. I mainly post site stuff and whatnot. And I'm at the moment currently managing the website social media, so I'm not really that active on there.
All right. Andrew, we can find you at Duronsky on all sorts of
That's
places.
right. Everywhere.
And also
Instagram, Twitter. Whoa, do it.
on the Culture of Gaming YouTube, which is, of course, youtube.com/Culture of Gaming. Check out Andrew's White Whale of Gaming series, where he struggles his way through Contra 3. And,
Yeah, so missed an episode last week because I'm trying to figure out this PC stuff.
yeah.
But gonna get back on track. Whale's coming home. Gonna be carving it up, making use of the whale too. I eat I eat the whale. I give it out to the community. Not just going to waste, guys.
The
Okay?
oil powers the lamps, guys.
Yes,
Yeah. It's all
exactly.
Yeah.
good.
Use
So-
the blubber soap.
Okay.
It's good stuff.
Okay. If you want to
Fair
hear
enough.
me talk about Eve stuff in 160 characters or less, follow me on Twitter at InferusTaylor. Let's see, and then make sure you check out Culture of Gaming everywhere we are. We're on Twitter, cog.net, facebook.com/Culture of Gaming. That was having some issues earlier, so maybe Facebook has gotten their stuff together. Twitch.tv/Culture of Gaming. You are, of course, here now if you are watching this. This podcast can be found on iTunes and, of course, YouTube. The YouTube channel is Culture of Gaming. Or is youtube.com/Culture of Gaming. And make sure you join our community Discord where you can chat with all the members of the podcast, as well as other members of the COG staff, about whatever, including debating John about flat earth stuff, as he enjoys so much. And then, of course, you can submit questions to be answered on the podcast. One last thing I do have to plug is that I believe Culture of Gaming is running a charity donation project, so to speak, for Extra Life. Extra Life is a really cool charity, okay? Fully support it. I've done a couple 24-hour streams for Extra Life before. It's a ton of fun. So, yeah, there is a donate button to donate for Extra Life and the Culture of Gaming Extra Life drive. So make sure you guys check that out. Again, you can find all that information on the website, which is, of course, cultureofgaming.com. I have been your host, Taylor, joined by Andrew and Anthony, and we will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.